The calm presence of Governor Deval Patrick became so familiar to millions of us during this crisis, and he joins us this morning from Richmond, Massachusetts. Governor, thank you so much for joining us. I understand that you want to leave the details of the investigation to the investigators, but let me just ask you this. How close is Boston to being back to normal this morning?
Well, I don't know that we'll ever be quite the same. We'll be, people are moving out and moving back into their regular routines, but vigilance is still the order of the day. And of course, we're still trying to heal from a shocking tragedy just less than a week away.
Let me just ask you about some of the actions you took. You asked millions of people. It was unprecedented. We've seen in this country lockdowns of schools. We've seen lockdowns of neighborhoods. But you basically asked millions of people to stay in their homes and not go out. Don't go to work. Don't travel until this crisis had passed, or at least some developments had happened. Did you have any fear of political backlash when you asked people to do these things?
I think people understood that we were making decisions in the face of a rapidly developing investigation, and that we were making them in the best interest of people's public safety, or the public's safety. And so the real focus, the main focus at the outset, was in Watertown, in the neighborhood of the gunfight on Thursday night. And then we had reasons to expand that to Boston proper, based on leads that the investigators were following. But I can tell you that in the aftermath, once the suspect was taken into custody, and yesterday morning as people were coming out, the sense of relief and gratitude for law enforcement whose lead I was following was palpable. So I think there won't be political backlash, and frankly, I'm not thinking about that anyhow.
Was there ever any point when you worried that people wouldn't follow your orders or your requests, as it were?
Well, Bob, having been in this job for 6 years, I'm fully aware that there are knuckleheads out there, and people moved around. The point was to be very careful, particularly in the area where we believed the suspect was still at large, and to be vigilant, as I said. And I thank the public for following those instructions and for their patience. They were a part of this investigation in many, many respects, and they're having responded to requests to submit photographs and videotape and so on. All of that helped in narrowing down who we were looking for and ultimately finding them.
Governor, are you satisfied that this threat has passed, that it's over?
I am. I think, there's still an ongoing investigation. There are lots of questions about how and why and so forth, and many, many leads still to be tracked down. But the immediate threat, I think all of law enforcement feels is over, based on the information we have. And that is a good thing. And you can feel the relief at home here.
Do you have any clearer idea, Governor, of what the motive of these two young men was?
Not yet, Bob. And it's hard for me and for many of us to imagine what could motivate people to harm innocent men, women, and children in the way that these two fellows did.
Governor, I know you're proud of your city and the people of Massachusetts, and we're proud of you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.